Last week on A Dream Called Meraaai, we discovered just how little maintenance had been carried out on the little bus we purchased in September 2020.
I think this brake drum, they're not going to be able to skim it. This is throwaway.
We also discussed our options moving forward with our troublesome child, the rear rims.
Die plan is eintlik om hierso aan die binnekant 'n flange te sit, 'n inner flange.
This week I am an Uber driver for a whole lot of steel bits and pieces that Reynard harvested from Meraai's brake and suspension system and dropped them off to be reconditioned. And that troublesome rim child gets x-rayed to see if Stallman's welding has maintained the integrity of the rims so we can still use them. Episode 32. And what an episode this is going to be. We get to x-ray these rims. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I mean, crying is a good option. By the end of this insert, either those rims will be flower pot material or we can work with them. Last week, our new system of having someone working full-time on Meraaai got off to a good start. Meraai's brakes and suspension systems have been stripped and are loaded into my trusty Mahindra. Meraai's exposed wheel hubs have been wrapped in plastic to prevent any grime and grit getting into the exposed parts. The drums are my biggest concern and are first to be dropped off. I am really worried that the one rear drum in particular is too badly worn to be salvaged. Next up, I order new wheel bearings. And my last stop for the morning is a company that will recondition and service all the bits and pieces that make up the brake system. Yo, lots of running around, man, lots of running around. It's been quite interesting. Every single place I've been to, the guys have looked at these parts and said, sure, those look old, or sure, you don't get that anymore. But they've been able to help me. They've been able to find something that, they can replace the part with or make a plan. Until I got to Mercedes-Benz. Now this is a Merc bus, ne? They can't help me with anything. Unlike Mercedes-Benz, the guys at Super Brake and Clutch, well, they were super. Well, that did not take long. Dropped the drums off yesterday and the guys gave me a call late yesterday and said they were ready. They really made my day by being able to skim all the drums. So my concerns regarding the one rear drum were put to rest. I spent 35 years in the television industry, and one of my biggest khills, that's high points, was taking delivery of a new camera or other paraphernalia used to take awesome pictures. Today, I find myself feeling even more excited when I look at these nice, shiny brake drums and reconditioned brake pads as they glide towards my vehicle in preparation for a life of joy and happiness that awaits them. There is one way to destroy all thoughts of joy and happiness. Just mention the word rims to me and poof, happiness is gone. But we shall never give up.
Never give in. Never. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparent
overwhelming might of the rim. Yep, powerful words from a powerful man. A powerful man in Meraai's life is Brahm from East Coast Scratch and Dent. While phoning the many leads to try and solve the rim issue, it was Brahm who found NDT Inspection, an industrial x-ray company. It is a Saturday morning and I'm on my way to Amanzimtoti, which is about 130 kilometers north of Leisure Bay, and we're going to a guy called Nico who is going to x-ray our rims and just find out if the rims still have good structural integrity so that we can carry on working on these mamas. This flashing light sent out a real warning. This is quite an amazing setup here. This room that I'm walking into has got walls that look almost a meter thick. And the guys are saying this kind of x-ray machine, it'll, like, if on human flesh, you will be toast, literally. So you got the wall over there and over there, and our man Linda here is the guy who's going to be pushing the buttons, and there's the rims that are causing all the problems. Nico, the man who was helping us, was concerned that they would be able to do the x-ray.
As ons beide kante die parent material kan sien en ons kan sien dat daar was fusion gewees, dan kan ons so doen.
Okay.
Maar as ons nie dit kan sien nie, veral aan die binnekant, dan sit 'n no-go, want dan kan jy nie die integriteit van die weld bepaal nie.
But we decided to give it a bash. Linda, the operator, got to work. First, a thin strip with numbers is wrapped around the rim to use as a reference when looking for faults. The film then gets wrapped around the rim. So that little flashing light up top there says, get the hell away from here. So I'm getting the hell away from here. Once the x-ray was taken, it was time to process the film, which is done in a dark room. Soon we would know just how good Stallman from Pretoria could weld. Linda's just saying the film goes in the bath here for 7 or 8 minutes because the water's quite cold. So I am in the red light districts for 7 or 8 minutes. The lights came on and the film carries on processing for a few more minutes. There's a chart on the wall there, and Linda was just explaining to me any imperfections or problems that will come up on the film. They come up as dark marks, and so that sort of poster on the wall there just shows you the different types of issues that one can find. So what we are looking for is a nice, clean, clear stripe. Then it was time. The process film gets dried, then examined.
You can see something, but
You can see something?
yeah.
Okay, the film has come out of the bath and initial indications are not good. When the film is placed on the viewer, it is confirmed. So it's basically the whole thing. Ah, Stallman, look what you did, but that is not a weld. That will kill me one day if we put those wheels on the vehicle. Linda, based on what you've seen, would you use those rims on a bus?
No. No ways.
Never.
Never.
Okay. No, man.
Never give in. Never, never, never.
Winston, enough already, brew. Before I get onto the main road, I just have to do this. Ah! Stallman, who has got my 5,000 Rand, just a quick message there, bro. You did a cuck job, hey? A super cuck job. The next day, things looked up when our new wheel bearings arrived. In the morning, we thought we had made a breakthrough when Mercedes-Benz Commercial said they could help us with rims. A few hours later, that all changed. Mercedes-Benz cannot help us. I am absolutely gobsmacked. Probably one of the only things that has not been hectically modified is that rear differential. But no, Mercedes-Benz wants a VIN number. Brew, you can't find a VIN number on that chassis, man. Come on. Really? We can send you photographs. We can give you the PCD. We can tell you what to... Go and look at your rims on your shelves and just say yes or no. But they cannot help us. I am so over this. Next week, we start reassembling the brakes and suspension that have been overhauled. At this stage, I am too nervous to even say the R word. So I won't. See you next week. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Merai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.